Let me ask you something. Have you ever tried speaking English but your brain feels stuck? You know the words, you know the grammar, but you freeze because you're busy translating from your native language into English. And by the time you find the right words, the conversation has already moved on. Sounds familiar, right? Well, you're not alone. Almost every English learner faces this problem, but the good news is you can fix it. And today, I'll show you step by step how to train your brain to think directly in English instead of translating. And listen, if you really want to improve your English and stay away from procrastination in your learning journey, then hit that subscribe button now for more lessons from Learning English with NDM. All right, let's begin. Section 1. Why translating holds you back. First, let's understand the problem. Why is translating such a big issue? Think about it like this. Imagine you're playing football. If every time the ball comes to you, you stop, think for 5 seconds, and then kick, you'll lose the game, right? That's what happens when you translate. You stop the natural flow of conversation. It's like putting your brain in slow motion. Native speakers don't think word by word. They think in ideas, images, and chunks of language. If you want to sound fluent, you need to train your brain the same way. So, how do we do that? Let's break it down into practical steps. Section 2. Step 1. Start small with everyday words. The first step is to train your brain with small, simple words. Don't start with long sentences or complicated grammar. For example, when you see a chair, just think chair. When you drink water, think water or I'm drinking water. When you go outside and see the sky, just think sky or it's blue today. The idea is to connect English words directly with objects, actions, and situations around you, without your native language in the middle. Here's a quick activity for you. Look around your room right now. Name 5 things in English without translating. Say them in your head or even whisper them out loud. Can you do it? Section 3. Step 2. Describe your daily routine in English. Once you're comfortable with small words, move on to describing your daily routine. This is super powerful because your routine is something you do every single day. Instead of thinking in your native language, start narrating in English. For example, when you wake up, I am waking up. When brushing teeth, I am brushing my teeth. When eating, I am having breakfast. When leaving home, I am going to work, or I am going to school. You don't need perfect grammar. The goal is to train your brain to describe actions in real time using English. Here's my challenge for you. Tomorrow, try to describe your entire morning routine in English. Write it down, say it out loud, or just think about it while you do your tasks. Tell me in the comments, what's the first sentence you'll say tomorrow morning in English? Section 4. Step 3. Think in English while doing activities. Now let's go one step deeper. Start practicing English while you're actually doing activities. For example, while cooking, I am cutting vegetables. I am frying onions. The smell is delicious. While cleaning, I am sweeping the floor. I am washing the dishes. While traveling, I am waiting for the bus. The bus is late. People are standing in a line. This technique is like creating a mini English environment inside your head. It makes English part of your daily life instead of just something you study in a book. Section 5. Step 4. Don't fear mistakes. Now listen carefully. This part is very important. Many learners avoid thinking in English because they're scared of making mistakes. But here's the truth. Mistakes are proof that you're learning. When you were a child learning your first language, you made hundreds of mistakes every day. But you still became fluent, right? The same rule applies here. So stop worrying about being perfect. Fluency comes from flow, not from perfection. Repeat this line with me. I allow myself to make mistakes while learning English. Section 6. Step 5. Practice short conversations in your head. Another effective trick is to practice small conversations with yourself in English. For example, imagine you're at a coffee shop. You, can I have a cup of coffee, please? Barista, sure, anything else? You, no, that's all. Thank you. Or imagine you're shopping. You, how much is this? Shopkeeper, it's 200 taka. You, can you make it less? By practicing these tiny dialogues in your head, you prepare your brain for real situations. The next time you're in that situation, you'll already know what to say. Let's try this together. Imagine you're ordering food at a restaurant. What's the first sentence you would say in English? Comment below. I'll check your answers. Section 7. Step 6. Surround yourself with English. Your environment matters a lot. If you want to think in English, you have to surround yourself with English. Here are some easy ways. Change your phone language to English. Watch movies or TV shows with English subtitles. Listen to English podcasts while walking. Read short news articles or storybooks in English. The more English your brain sees and hears every day, the more natural it becomes to think in English automatically. Remember, your brain is like a sponge. It absorbs whatever you feed it. Section 8. Bonus tip: the 5-second rule. Finally, here's my favorite tip: the 5-second rule. When someone asks you a question in English, give yourself only 5 seconds to answer. Don't sit there translating in your head. Don't overthink. Just answer with the first English words that come to mind. At first, you may feel nervous, but this forces your brain to react in English, not your native language. Over time, your response will become faster, smoother, and more natural. So, let's quickly recap. If you want to stop translating and start thinking directly in English, 1. Start small with everyday words. 2. Describe your daily routine in English. 3. Think in English during activities. 4. Don't fear mistakes. 5. Practice short conversations in your head. 6. Surround yourself with English. 7. Use the 5-second rule. If you follow these steps consistently, you'll notice a big change in just a few weeks. Speaking will feel easier. You'll feel more confident. And most importantly, you'll stop wasting time on translation. So, are you ready to train your brain to think in English? Start today, not tomorrow. And remember, don't procrastinate, because every day you delay, you stay in the same place. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Learning English with NDM for more powerful lessons. Let's keep learning together, let's keep practicing together, and let's make English a natural part of your life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!